TV news in general is a rich ground of a rich source of comedy and satire, isn't it? But I think regional television news in particular, I just love watching it. You know, my husband absolutely hates it, but I find it, it's just that strange cocktail of the surreal, the really depressing, and the kind of oddly humorous. The news review was about a local news presenter called Frank, who I guess is seen as a bit of a joke. You know, he tells very corny jokes at the end of his reports and has these kind of awful plays on words. But off screen, he's not quite such an idiot as he appears. He's quite thoughtful, and he's kind of haunted by the past, and particularly by about disappearances and the things that don't make it into the news. But more, perhaps closer to home, really, he's caught up in the mystery of what happened to his predecessor on the programme, who went from being a regional news presenter to a big national celebrity and then died in a mysterious hit and run. I do remember once when I was working in a record shop and the local news presenter came in as a customer. I just imagined what it must be like for him to go through life being constantly thought of as a bit of a joke, this kind of slightly cheesy character, and actually being, you know, possibly very different behind the scenes. There's an organisation called the Rubble Club that is for architects whose buildings are destroyed in their own lifetime. How must it feel to be alive, to see your buildings torn down? It must be a very difficult thing to deal with. I suppose what interests me really is what remains of the things that have gone, really, what traces they leave. And that's true of both people and places.